Hi there, how are you? My name is Jan Pennington, founder and CEO of Healthy Hands Cooking. I'm really glad you're here today. If you are here, it's probably because you have an interest in home cooking and you'd like to learn how to take that skill of home cooking and turn it into a career that maybe provides some extra income for your family or into a full-time opportunity. So I just wanted to quickly kind of go through who we are, what we do, and if there's a good fit, maybe we can connect after this video. So again, my name is Jan. A little bit about me. I started Healthy Hands Cooking 8 years ago. Back then, my daughter Mackenzie was 11 years old and had absolutely no idea how to even crack eggs. And I decided I would just teach Mackenzie and some of her friends in my home kitchen, and just start small, which is what I did. My class kind of quickly outgrew my home. I had neighbors coming in trying to put money in my apron and asking if they could invite more friends. And so I decided that I would take my program to a local community center. I remember one of my very first fee-based children had absolutely no idea that mashed potatoes came from potatoes. He thought they could only come from a box. And I didn't know at that moment to laugh or to cry. I really felt like it was one of those aha moments in my life. And I thought, wow, if I could just teach 10 children a month a little bit about nutrition and where their food comes from and how it's grown and how to prepare it, what could the health of this nation look like if we had 100 or 1,000 instructors out there who could teach children and families just a little bit about food? I do know there's now a statistic where it says we now have two generations of families who have not passed down the skill of home cooking. So if you're a home cook and you enjoy cooking, then you have a skill that you can share with others and turn that into an opportunity. So that's exactly what we do and exactly why we're here. And it's going to go through the website a little bit with you and share a little bit more. So here you are on the home page. If you look at this Become an Instructor tab, you're going to learn all about our mission and why we do what we do and why we love what we love. But I really want to focus on certification and membership because this is really the heart of who we are. We offer a patent pending 11 module training certification program that you can do from the convenience of your home. So you don't have to do the training on site, you do it all from your computer. And we walk you through step by step how to build your business, about food handling safety, about how to connect with your local media like TV and radio and newspaper to help promote what you're doing. We really want to teach you a lot about target marketing. So, for example, I really love teaching the 9 to 13-year-old market, but we have some instructors who set up their entire businesses just teaching the senior citizens, or some of them who just want to do adult classes, or some who just want to do birthday parties. So, the really nice thing about target marketing is you can just choose the lesson plans in your back office that you want to teach, and you don't pay for anything you don't need, and then you can go out and really build your business around that target market. We're also going to give you some information about food allergy training. It's really important, especially today with so many kids who have food sensitivities, food allergies, how to be able to collect that information before class, how to prepare a class, how to substitute ingredients, how to prepare your equipment to make sure you don't have any type of allergens on your equipment, and that you're running a safe class for everyone. So we're going to teach you that as well. And you're also going to go through a background check, which is around $15 and around $20, and that food handling safety course, which is around $15 extra. So those are courses outside of our course, but it's all connected within the programming. So you just follow module 1, 2, 3, 4 in the order they go. And at the end, there's going to be a test. It's 40 questions just on the information you've learned. You'll require a 75% pass in order to move to the next component, which is your membership area. And in your membership area, it's going to open up for you and give you tools for success. It's going to automate your business. It's going to make your business run more quickly and get you off the ground more smoothly. And there's going to be a support network there. So the membership really it's a bunch of things. It's $75 a month. But it gives you a website. It gives you free website hosting. It gives you an area so that when parents come to our main website looking for a class, they put in the zip code and your website's going to pop up. It's going to give you a recipe library of more than 450 commercial use recipes. That's important to know because if you're running cooking classes and you're just grabbing recipes from cookbooks or the internet or Facebook or wherever, 99.9% of the time, those recipes that you would be using are not for commercial use, which means you could be liable in a lawsuit if you use copyrighted material to teach students or kids or families recipes that are not your own or not for commercial use. So we've done years and years of recipe building, and we also invite our instructors to submit their own, what we would call original recipes, not from a cookbook, but kind of the ones you know in your head, or write them down and send them in, and we put some pretty pictures with them and share with the community. So that's one way we grow our community base as well. We have tons of lesson plans from preschool all the way up. We're currently working with Nick Jr. There's a program, a TV animation program called Butterbeans Cafe, and we are their official and licensed class provider, cooking classes for ages 2 to 6. And our Butterbeans classes are all classes that are branded with the Nick Jr. Butterbeans logos, content, etc. So that's really exciting to have a partnership like that. You're going to get an instructor community, which is our Facebook private group. And within that community, we share ideas, we learn from each other, we support each other. Even though we're all independent business owners, we really do act kind of as a team of instructors helping each other. We don't have geographic territories, but we do ask for new instructors coming on board, just to not market in a location where another instructor already exists. So, for example, if you live in a certain town and there's an instructor who's teaching Healthy Hands cooking classes over at the Parks and Rec in your area, we ask you to not go to Parks and Rec. You can go to the schools or libraries or churches or other venues that we're going to kind of direct you to go to run your classes. You can also do them from your home, especially just, you'll check permits and licensing, but that's how I started. It's still a great free place to hold classes. It's convenient for parents who can get them off the bus and drop them home after school. So it's a really great way to run classes from your home as well. Under our pricing, as mentioned, your $19.95 is the certified instructor training. That's a one-time fee. And then your monthly membership is just $75 a month for all of these business templates and this use of our symbol. And you get a website and you get a library, and you can upgrade some lesson plans and get tools and all that kind of stuff. So once you're back there, you're going to see all these tabs open up, and it's it's probably one of our best features of our programming. If you don't want to use the membership, that's fine. You can just get certified and just cancel your membership anytime. The first fee doesn't come out for 30 days after you've signed up for training. So if you cancel your membership before the 30 days is up, just go ahead and take your training and go start your own business and use your own materials. If you are part of our membership group, you're going to get access to all these materials, and you'll be able to use them freely in your classes as you see fit. So I want to go in and just show you what a back office looks like of one of our current instructors who is just currently an active member with Healthy Hands Cooking. So she's going to have like a little profile picture, and her settings are here. This Learn tab is where you're going to get your instructor training, your link to your Facebook group, and your certificates. This Learn tab may be called Training and may be moved to another area on your dashboard, just if you're watching this video. So this is probably going to be moved somewhere over here. Under marketing, she actually has her own marketing website, as mentioned, and you can see that she's got her member information, her phone number, her email, where she lives, the types of classes she offers. If she doesn't want to offer college cooking, she can just uncheck that in her back office, so she doesn't have to. You just pick and choose the ones you want to offer. We also have an email capture list that goes up to a MailChimp list, your own MailChimp list. So the MailChimp list is actually free up to 2,000 subscribers right now. So it's a nice way to build a subscriber list as well. You can add your picture and build your bio page. When she's in her back office and she's scheduling classes, she's going to have some upcoming sessions that are here. And then parents can just go to any of her classes to go ahead and register the classes. So they can just accept payments online, or you can accept it by check or cash or however you want. I will say that when parents register through your Healthy Hands Cooking website, all of your legal waivers are already captured. So things you're going to learn in the training are things like model release forms and accident waivers and things like that. So we highly encourage people to use the Healthy Hands Cooking website whenever possible to accept registrations, to collect student information to accept food allergies. It's all done and set up in an automated way. So we hope that you will use that feature as part of your back office. So other things that she has are marketing tools, and you will see that there's tons of things like games and flyers and things that you can edit yourself just to get the word out about your classes. If you are holding a Healthy Hands cooking class, we have certain templates that we are asking everybody to use for a consistency's sake, especially when you're on social media like Facebook, Instagram, and so forth. We have these little templates that are blank that you can add your own information to about your upcoming classes, etc. And you just pop those into your Facebook pages when you're promoting your events. We also have an events co-host page on Facebook. So when you're actually promoting your events on Facebook, like your classes, you would ask for Healthy Hands Cooking to become a co-host, and then we can add you very quickly to our list of events. If you haven't checked out our Facebook page yet, go to Healthy Hands Cooking Facebook page, check out the events, and you'll see all the instructor classes that are being held, and you can get a good feel for what those look like. Under classes, you'll be able to choose lesson plans. Again, these zones are going to open up depending on which ones you have decided that you want to purchase. A zone can have different amounts of classes. So, for example, under kids classes, we actually have created 28 classes. And so you would get the entire zone for a fee. Most lesson plans are around $17 each, so you'd be paying for a zone. For example, if you wanted to teach, let's say, this healthy baking class, you could open it up, you can preview the guide. There's some suggested recipes here. You can choose whichever recipes you want to build your class. When you open the preview guide, it's right here. I just downloaded it twice. It's going to automatically put your name and your phone number and your email on here. So it's kind of like the front end of the package or the lesson plan. There's an overview, objective, activities, evaluation. In this case, we're asking students to list some of the ingredients they find. Let's say if they were going to bake a cake, you're going to get things like, eggs and milk and baking powder and sugar. And those are all good whole foods that you can go to make a cake. Then we're going to talk about what's actually found in a cake mix, and we'll probably bring out some samples of cake mix boxes and say these are the ingredients in a cake mix box, and these are some of the reasons why these particular ingredients are not healthy for our bodies, and why home baking would be a better alternative. And then you can use different recipes. Again, you build and choose the recipes you want to make in your class. We recommend 2 to 4 recipes in a 2-hour class and 1 to 2 recipes in a 1-hour class. But again, that's all within the training that you're going to go through. And you can see these beautiful pictures, but we have a gorgeous recipe library here as well. So one of the things you're going to be able to access as a member is all of these whole foods recipes, all broken down by different categories. So if you're gluten-free, or if you're vegan, or if you're vegetarian, or if you want recipes that involve tomatoes, or if you want to do a pasta class, you can just search on these different categories in here. You can search by keywords up here, all different ways to kind of create your different recipes. If I open up a recipe, there's some variations. So if you want to say, hey, you can make this healthier doing this way, you can add your own comments to it. You can submit your own recipes through the back office, and then you can go ahead and print these recipes to distribute to your students. So they're already ready to go, beautifully branded. Let me see if I can open this up or not. So I'm going to cancel this because I'm not using a printer. Oops, I'm sorry. Let me just go ahead and print this again. So you can kind of see what it looks like. And then you can just print your lesson plans, or you can print your recipes from your printer at home, or however you want to do that. So they're just really nicely done, and they look kind of like this. So just ignore this. All right, other areas within the back office here. Let me go back here. So under sales, they're actually under class orders and invoices. You probably won't have this because these are for instructors who actually have the back office that has all of their work is through Healthy Hands Cooking. There will be a store, so you can view some store products. and other materials. So this is kind of what the back office looks like. Whenever you need to reach out to support, there is, you just email us in the group. You can check us out in the group as well. So under a Facebook group, it'll take you right to your Facebook group. And this is our private Facebook group of where we are communicating with each other and having discussions and so forth. So you'll be able to be a part of this and help grow your classes through that as well. So that is really the full information that I wanted to share with you today. If you are an instructor with us and you wanted to be listed on our website, once you get your microsite up and running, which is very easy to do, parents can come and search for classes and find your website right on our system here and your classes. So if you have any questions, please email support. We're support@healthyhandscooking.com. And I just want to finish by saying that I'm just really excited that you're here. Thank you for spending the time with me today and learning a little bit more. I would love to help you in your journey if this is something that you see is something that you would like to do. If you have any questions at all, please reach out to us, and I keep cooking, keep on going. The other thing I wanted to mention, lastly, is that we're also offering virtual cooking classes, especially with the new coronavirus that's out. We realize that their schools are closed and facilities are closed, so we are offering virtual cooking classes and how to do that in your back office as well. So if you have any questions, just reach out to support@healthyhandscooking.com. Thank you and have a very healthy and blessed day. Bye for now.